Jim Correia, founder of DragonStar Paranormal. We are in South Natick at an Indian burial ground.
Given by?
Granted by Oliver Peabody in the year 1731.
So you're feeling a little creeped out right now?
No, feeling fine.
You said you saw something.
Yeah, I felt something over in the bushes.
What'd you feel?
Female presence, docile, non-aggressive, kind of hiding.
And you saw something in the Bacon Free Library?
Yeah, there's something up in the window. Something felt like it was watching us.
Human or spirit?
Spirit.
How can you be sure it wasn't just a shadow?
It stayed there for a while, and there was definitely a creepy feeling behind it.
Ooh.
Hi, I'm Jennifer O'Brien, psychic medium. Basically what I feel in this spot is a lot of pain and anguish, and basically wherever you're sensitive, a lot of mediums feel it in that core. So I'm feeling a lot of pain in my side, and I really don't like the building behind me.
And that building behind you is?
Is the library, an old library on the Indian burial ground. To me it feels like I feel very trapped, and like it's really hard to breathe. Also in the area by the dam, even though water is a calming effect, it's not calming to me right now. It's basically I want to pack up and go. Also with the houses on the street level, I feel a lot of draw from them. I feel a lot of, especially with the case management building, I feel a lot of anger, and I feel, yeah.
Bad advertising for the case management.
Not from the people, just probably from the building itself, because a lot of buildings hold that energy, a lot of negative energy gets stored in places. So that's basically what I'm feeling from it. I'm also feeling very lightheaded from the building behind me, from the Bacon, from the library.
So do you think that's just the presence of spirits, or is it the presence of spirits who are unsettled, or what do you think it is?
I think it's more so the ground. The grounds that the building is on, that rises up a lot of spirits inside the building that could have been trapped here, or could have just resonated with the area and then just stayed here because it's feeding off the energy of the ground.
Now you're not from Natick, right?
No, I'm actually from Medford.
So do you know anything about the history of the area?
I have no clue about the history of the area. I get lost just turning around the corner. So basically I'm doing this blind. I don't know anything about the area. I don't know what the case management building could possibly have a history of, or the building behind me.
Creepy Bacon Library.
Yes. As Jim said, we saw a presence up in the top floor window. To me, it felt like a man in the later century, probably late 1800s, early 1900s, tall, kind of very aggressive, and a strong demeanor, very strong demeanor.
Does any name pop into your head, come to you?
I'm just getting a J-A in the name. I'm also feeling, I have to go back to this building because it is.
Which building?
The case management building. It's just drawing me, it's pulling me in. I feel more with that, like a very heavy female presence in it. Older, 40s, very set about her ways, and didn't like new things happening in the house. Didn't like changes. Led with an iron fist hand. And I feel like if the employees in that building feel like a strong presence, if they move things around, move furniture, they would know about it. They would get the repercussions of this woman.
So, like, do you feel any happy spirits around here?
Yeah, I do. I mean, negative energies are easier to feel because it's just a wham in your face type energy. Whereas happy spirits, they calm you down. And I'm getting a lot of that from also my spirit guides, trying to calm me down and keep me away from harm. And with being a medium and the religion that I'm in spiritualism, I'm told to wrap myself in white light and everything like that, so that way I don't take these negative energies with me. But I'm opening into it because I feel that I have to help them.
Are you nervous that you're going to bring like these spirits home with you tonight?
No, I think they want to stay where they are, and just acknowledge. I know that they just like need to acknowledge their presence, but they're not coming home with me. I just don't allow it.
Okay. So Jim, anything else you're picking up about this area, the Indian burial ground, or the?
Well, Natick's got some history. I'd probably say about 40% of Natick probably has some form of paranormal activity, whether...
40%, how do you calculate that?
The area, the history, the stories I've heard living here my whole life. Almost everybody I know has got some sort of experience here in Natick in one form or another.
And Jim, you're a demonologist and a ghost hunter. What is a demonologist exactly?
Demonologist is someone who eradicates negative energy, poltergeists, demons, negative spirits, vortexes.
And can you tell me, how is that different from an exorcist, and where did you get your training?
Basically, same thing as an exorcist. I just didn't have to go through the Catholic Church to do it. I've been training with different spiritual centers for almost 9 years now. Different forms of training, different levels of training, focusing mainly on negative entities.
Okay, so you're actually a certified demonologist. Okay. And what's the scariest encounter investigation you've done as a demonologist?
It was 2 years ago. 2 years ago, this coming April in Bossier City, Louisiana. Double exorcist, 2 demons in the same property. The gentleman wasn't, I don't want to say this wrong. The gentleman wasn't very honorable growing up. He did a lot of bad things, and things connected to him. And by connecting to him, it manifested into something really evil. We ended up having to do a double exorcist while we were there.
Well, and was it like the movies?
Nothing like the movies.
How is it different?
There's no green pea soup. Nobody's head spins. I have heard people talk in tongue, but it's nothing like the movies.
Any speaking in tongues around here, or just Louisiana?
Not around. Not in this part of Massachusetts.
Aren't there any scary things happening in Metro West?
You're simple, you know, things moving, people hearing voices. There are a couple of roads when you drive down late at night, you do see things walking across the road, or you'll see glowing coming out of a field.
What do you think of the Dover Demon?
Well, I can't say it doesn't exist. I mean, just in the past few years, the accounts of stuff that didn't exist coming up. I mean, you have the largemouth shark, you have these giant squids. Look at all the fish that nobody knew existed that washed up on the shores in India after the tsunami. And you can't say something doesn't exist just because you haven't seen it. We've had proof of that.
So any final thoughts as we leave this Indian burial ground? Do you think that we're disturbing any of the spirits who are here by being here?
No, they're pretty calm.
They're pretty calm? How can you tell?
I'm not feeling any hostility.